Well, if you had business with the biggest city in the state today, you were out of luck. For the first time in the history of the city of Newark, all of the government's more than 2,000 workers outside of police and fire were forced to take the day off without pay as part of a plan to cut costs. Brianna Vannozzi has more on the furlough plan.
The state's largest city was closed for business today. Frustrated residents taking care of errands after a long holiday weekend were turned away one by one at City Hall and at other municipal facilities. Joe Ciano is a contractor from Bloomfield. He was hoping to pick up a building permit at City Hall.
We gotta come all the way back here, and we got a lot to do. We do decks for Home Depot, and when we go to the building departments and they're closed, when we don't know they're closed, it requires almost, I want to say, a few hours of your time, sometimes half a day, with all the run back and forth traffic. It's a very big inconvenience.
Libraries, municipal courts, and health facilities were also closed. The mandatory one-day-a-month furloughs will continue through the end of the calendar year, amounting to a 3% pay cut for employees.
It's going to save millions of dollars for our city at this critical time, but more importantly, save millions of dollars from taxpayers. So it's a difficult sacrifice, it's a difficult commitment, and the big thing we said first is all management, in addition to the furlough, including myself, had to take a salary cut as well.
Mayor Booker and other top Newark employees earning $100,000 or more will take a 2% pay cut. The mayor says about $2 million will be saved in all. Booker says it was a tough decision, but he's happy people are able to keep their jobs and that the city can move forward without cutting critical services.
We are in a financial crisis. If we couldn't do this year, we would have to consider other more harsher cost-saving measures, which could have resulted in people losing their jobs.
To soften the blow, all furloughs are connected to a municipal holiday, allowing workers to enjoy a longer than usual holiday weekend. To maintain public safety, police and firefighters are exempt from pay cuts and furloughs. But union members claim they were never told about the temporary layoffs. The executive director of a local union representing 300 employees is irritated. He says the Civil Service Commission doesn't have the legal authority to issue furloughs until a public hearing is held.
Well, we believe they're violating the law, so we're going to fight that through the court to get the people their money back, and if damage is available, we intend to do that as well.
Newark officials hope to close their $180 million budget deficit by 2012. They feel these furloughs are a step in the right direction. Brianna Vannozzi, NJN News, Newark.